All right, that's on the way. Get ready to take notes. It's Dr. Martin Fletcher from Renew Hope Counseling, and he's here every single Monday to start out your week just a little bit better with the Monday Morning Jumpstart. I just put us live, Madison.
Good job.
I clicked us live onto W4TV at Facebook.com/W4Country, YouTube.com/W4Country. Welch weather today?
We are looking at maybe still some storms this morning, but sunny by this afternoon, highs in the low 80s.
Enjoy it while it's here. The bottom is about to drop out. We see it in the forecast. We'll talk to Marty coming up next after Carrie Underwood.
Since the day they got married, he been praying for a little.
Lots of buttons. All right, there we are. Good morning, Brenda. Brenda Doom. What a name.
A superhero name. That's a superhero name.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so if you got a doctorate, you would be the literal Dr. Doom. MSS of the Fantastic Four.
We could fix Brenda Doom up with David Moan. Brenda Doom Moan. Interesting names. So
true.
Oh,
probably.
true. Okay, yeah. It's like, oh no, she's speaking in code. All I did this weekend was work on that stupid office. I'm so tired of it. Did you drive by it though, Marty? It looks sharp.
I gotta peek into it.
The sign looks great. You can't miss it.
Don't look into it yet. Just look at the sign outside.
I'll look at the sign, right? Okay. How hard was that to get approved, man?
I tell you what, we freaked out about the sign so long, and then finally we were just sitting there yesterday and we watched the little YouTube video that Madison sent us, and I said, you know what? Worst that happens is we print out another $128 sign and we get a new one.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Like, what's the worst that could happen?
So we did the spray thing with the soap and it worked perfectly.
Oh, good. I hope it stays.
I didn't check it this morning. It could have blown away in the storms.
It's half off, yeah.
Yeah, once I saw that video, I was like, oh, that makes a little bit of sense, actually.
Brenda Doom.
But I'd never heard of that before. I don't do craft projects.
We have Katie Jo McKinney, good morning.
Good morning.
Matt, love you like a brother. Thank you for watching. All right.
What are you going to be for Halloween?
Oh God,
we got to come up with something.
You know, I think I actually have rehearsal that night for a Christmas Story. I don't know if I'll be anything for Halloween. Deborah, good morning. I was thinking of doing my, if I am home, what do you think about being a plane crash this year? Take my beverage carts, spill them out, put dummies under like crinkled seats with blood all over.
We have
spooky
arms over and legs over there.
Yeah, and we'll make you like the flight attendant of the dead, Madison.
Oh, I'm involved in this too.
Oh yeah.
Zombie flight attendant.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
That's a nightmare there. Worse than snakes on a plane.
Down was the zombie.
Well, then you got to be one of the captains or something.
Yeah, we'll pull a pilot's hat on him and some scars on his face. I think David Moan actually came up with that idea.
That's not a bad idea.
I think it's a good idea because I have a lot of paraphernalia around the house that could be used. All right, stand by. 102.9 W4 Country and All-American Girl. It's Carrie Underwood. Be sure to watch us right now. You can interact with us off the air at W4TV at Facebook.com/W4Country, YouTube.com/W4Country. Hop on in there. Ask us anything. Tell us about your weekend. If you have military people based somewhere else, tell me about them, please. Having some difficulties this year. We got Dr. Marty here. Good morning.
Good morning.
So what are we talking about today?
We talk about reasons to stay alive, really, and that's really meaning. People who lack meaning and purpose in life kind of feel like, when's it going to be worth it? So we want to have a little list of that, of things that have been shown to work.
Let's start our top 5 list. I'm going to do a little on-air producing here that I should have done during the song. Could you turn your volume up just a little bit, Marty?
Sure.
Thank you. I'd like just a little more from him so I can hear all of the points. Let's start in with point number 1. Perfect.
Okay, 1, milestones. Okay, so living, looking forward to things. You say, I'm looking forward to this. Those are milestones. They can be big ones like becoming a parent or a grandparent, or if you're younger, maybe just, buying your first car or something like that. But we seem to need to chase something to make the future better in some big or small way.
You always tell me to stop chasing things.
I do.
Yeah.
You got to chase the right things.
Well, whatever.
I get it. I'm slow.
What's point number 2?
2, love and connection. Okay, that could be love of people or even pets have been shown to, we release the same sort of neurotransmitters and hormones that we do when we're connecting with people, with animals. So it could be, the focus on others. The more we focus on ourselves, the more we suffer. Anybody notice that? Self-centeredness, and we've all done it, probably still do it. We're not very happy when that happens. It's stressful for us and others.
All right, more with Dr. Marty coming up in a moment. Be listening in just a few minutes. We're going to give you a chance to win a $100 Key Possibilities prepaid MasterCard for you to spend however you want. It's our way of saying, hey, buy your own price. And that's coming up to help us celebrate 20 years, and one of our charity partners gets a $100 prepaid card as well. Let's see where we are at 7:50. Let's get a check from the Brighton Ford Traffic Center. What do you got, Madison?
Things are moving along, and a little roadways are a little wet, so you might want to leave yourself a little extra time. But we are seeing some slower spots through some construction areas for sure. 75 north and southbound around 275 and around South Huron River. Through the construction there, you're seeing some heavier traffic. 275, you're seeing some heavier traffic through the construction. That's just intermittently both directions, all the way from 94 up to through 96. 14 westbound, we have some heavier traffic starting around Curtis Road that continues almost all the way to 23, and it's a little heavier on 23 southbound between 14 and Geddes. 23 northbound, we have slower traffic starting just south of 12 that continues almost all the way up to Washtenaw. It's a little heavier on Washtenaw right around 23 as well. US 12, we're looking at some slower traffic right around 23 and on Michigan Avenue, off and on through downtown Saline. 94 westbound, slower traffic starts around Huron. That continues all the way to about Platte. We have some heavier traffic on 23 southbound, starting around 96, continuing down past Lee Road, actually almost all the way down to Silver Lake Road. Heavier on 96 eastbound, that starts just ahead of 23 and then picks up again around Pleasant Valley, and then it's pretty slow moving through the construction there all the way to about Kent Lake. I think that's about it. A little heavier on Main Street through downtown Chelsea and actually just north there on M52. If you have a tip for us, 734-623-1029. That's the latest from the only station specializing in your local traffic, 102.9 W4 Country.
Storms rolled through. I didn't worry about my roof at all because I have a brand new roof from Diversified Roofing. It's actually a year old, but that thing's warranted for 50 years. So it's a new roof. Why don't you get the same security that I do and get in touch with Diversified Roofing, where their estimate is hands-on. They don't fly a drone over your house, nothing like that. They get up on your roof to figure if you need a repair or a replacement, and there's a significant difference. So you want to know. Go to diversifiedroofingllc.com. There you're going to find discount codes, coupons, and a link to that free estimate that'll get Stan the Man up on your roof. That's diversifiedroofingllc.com. Hello, hello, hello. All right, we're oops. There we are. Hello. So who do we need to say hello to? Brenda Doom, we've already talked to you. Matt, we've already talked to you. Deborah, good morning. Appreciate it. Marlene, thank you very much. We appreciate that very, very much. Teresa, my buddy in California. You guys met Teresa, right? Yeah, Teresa was in here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What do you do something special for Halloween, Teresa?
Yeah, what do you do, Teresa? Do you guys dress up at the airport? Because I think that would be really cool. Do they let you?
Can you send me a old flight attendant uniform?
Well, she's not a flight attendant. So.
Well, but she might have access.
Can't we just go get like a little pantsuit or something at the thrift store?
Probably.
Yeah. I don't know if we get you the little hat. Cody, thank you so much. I appreciate that, buddy. Sarah, good morning. And Melissa, good morning to you. Welch, what is this Encore Theater for me that's showing up red?
It's outdated. I'm just gripping it right now.
We need to have a little fun with the scrap sheet with Saturday.
Oh, that's right.
Can you imagine trying to explain that to these people?
No.
Put fun in quotation marks.
Yeah. Do I have to go record every spot that missed?
James, good morning. Well, I'm not saying it's your job. Between the two of us, we need to. I don't think there's enough room on the description sheet.
No.
Oh, certainly not, based on what I heard.
We had a problem over the weekend. Our commercials they loaded and then they disappeared. It's like it unmerged. So we were totally commercial free from midnight to 9 a.m., which is bad. I know that sounds good. Thank you, Ashley. I hope you do too. We're very light on viewers today. We're the lightest we've been in a long time. Well, Cody, are you from here originally? Where is Fort Campbell? Maybe we could include him in on our military.
Thank you for serving, right?
Absolutely. Have you heard that, Welch?
I have not heard that.
Huh. You stumped the weatherman, Matt.
Interesting. Okay, just kidding.
Madison, you look like Josie from Josie and the Pussycats. You could do that. Get a guitar. Didn't you ever watch that cartoon? Or are you too young?
Tennessee Border. Cody, would you do me a favor?
I remember it being a movie.
Both.
Is Cody watching us on YouTube or Facebook?
YouTube is the...
Do you have Facebook, Cody? If so, will you reach out to me? Facebook.com/Bubba Show, one word, BUBBASHOW.
I like this combination
of the coconut and chocolate.
The mocha and the.
You have time to get coconut? I do.
There's just a tiny bit left.
Madison stole all my coconut.
You said I could have all of it, and I left you some. I'm just telling you, I left you some rather than taking all.
Perfect amount.
But you don't need much of it because it's kind of strong.
It is strong. It's super thick.
Yeah.
And sugar-free.
It's good. I like it with... I'm not a fan of coconut flavored stuff in general, but I like it with this mocha coffee.
All right, here we go. Stand by. 102.9 W4 Country and half of me. It is Thomas Rhett and Riley Green. And the Breakfast with Bubba Show 757. We have Dr. Marty here talking about, reasons to keep going this morning. Number 1 is milestones. Number 2 is love and connection. What's number 3?
Number 3 is, we talk about it pretty often here, spirituality. Seeing ourselves as a spiritual being and not just a meat bag.
Just a meat bag. If you learned anything from the show this morning, you're not just a meat bag.
Just a meat bag.
I want you to learn that. More with Dr. Marty coming up. Watch us on W4 TV. Why is our viewership so low this morning?
I don't know. We need some people to share our feed here. I think.
Yeah, if you're watching our feed, share, please. Facebook.com/W4 Country, YouTube.com/W4 Country. Marty's here with the Monday Morning Jumpstart every single Monday. More with him coming up. I'm looking for caller number 20 right now at 734-623-1029. We've got a $100 Key Possibilities prepaid MasterCard for you. And one of our charity partners, which this morning will be the Encore Music Musical Theater Company will receive the $100 as well. Part of our 20th celebration here at the Breakfast with Bubba Show. Caller number 20 right now at 623-1029. Let's go to the Brighton Ford Traffic Center right now. What's going on, Madison?
A little heavier on 75 due to construction right around 275 and right around the Rockwood area. It's a bit slower moving kind of in both directions intermittently through there. We have heavier traffic on 275 as well. That's in both directions intermittently between 94 up through 96. Through the construction on 96, we're looking at some slower traffic starting around Pleasant Valley, and it's very slow moving right through Kensington and almost all the way to Kent Lake. We also have a little heavier traffic on the eastbound side of 96 just ahead of 23. Heavier traffic on 14 westbound. That starts around just past Godfredson Road, continues almost all the way to 23, and it's a little heavier right at the 23 and 14 interchange, especially in 23 southbound, and that continues down to about Plymouth Road. We have heavier traffic on 14 eastbound right around Maine and Barton. We have slower traffic on 94. That starts on the westbound side right around Huron Street. It's a bit slower moving between Michigan Avenue then and Platte. We have heavier traffic on US 12 on either side of 23, especially to the east side of 23. It's very slow moving through there. 23 northbound, slower starting just south of 12, continuing up to 94. It's also a little heavier on Michigan Avenue around downtown Saline. It's heavier on Main Street through downtown Chelsea, too. If you have a tip for us, 734-623-1029. That's the latest from the only station specializing in your local traffic, 102.9 W4 Country.
This report is sponsored by the Michigan Department of Corrections.
At the Michigan Department.
All right. Number 1, try again. Good morning, number 2, try again. Good morning, number 3, try again. Hi, your number 4, try again. Good morning, number 5, try again. Good morning, your number 6, try again. Hi, your number 7, try again. Good morning, your number 8, try again. Good morning, your number 9, try again. Hi, your number 10, try again. Good morning, number 11, try again. So you never know with our contests. Sometimes I just pause. Mix it up a little bit.
Sometimes he pauses and then forgets where he left off.
I do. I did leave off at number 11. I don't remember that. So, hi, your number 12. Try again. Good morning. Your number 13. Try again. Good morning. Your number 14. Try again. He wants a cold beer. The other half falls to number 15. Number 16. Try again. $17. Try again. Hello, number 18. Try again. Number 19. You're one away. Try again. All right, stand by.
Low interest financing qualifying. Ashelman Equipment in Whitmore Lake is at exit 50 on US 23, just north of Ann Arbor. Call 734-994-6000. That's 734-994-6000.
Open your Michigan-made checking account with True Community Credit Union. When you open a Michigan-made checking account, you can earn up to 3.5% APY each month based on the activities and relationships you have connected to your account. The more points you earn, the higher the rewards. Plus, there's no minimum balance or monthly fee. Visit trueccu.com to open your Michigan-made checking account today.
Charging a cell phone can be like getting a booster shot. A booster is given to enhance or restore protection after a primary series vaccination, which wanes over time. Schedule an appointment when you are eligible. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
Celebrating 20 years of waking you up with a smile.
Good morning. It's 3 minutes after 8 o'clock, and I want to thank you for making us your choice today. You found the Breakfast with Bubba show with Bubba and Madison Rowley.
Good morning. Some rain, thunderstorms still possible earlier on today. We're looking at highs in the mid-80s.
Who's on my phone? Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
Ken.
Ken, where do you live?
I live south of Jackson.
Well, I appreciate you listening south of Jackson. You've just won a $100 Key Possibilities prepaid MasterCard for you and one of our charity partners this morning. It's the Encore Musical Theater Company. Gets another $100 card as we celebrate 20 years of having fun. You're listening to WWWFM Ann Arbor. So very proud to be a Cumulus Media station. All righty.
Hi, Ken. What's your last name? Are you still in Sheffield in Somerset? All right. So you can contact our front desk to make an appointment to pick up your prize. We will schedule that when it's convenient for you, but just give them a call, and you can call anytime and press 3 to leave a message if they don't answer. Okay. All right. Have a good day. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Did you guys see the Elvis movie?
I didn't. I wanted to, and I never saw it.
Me too. I didn't. I guess I got to wait. It's probably on Apple TV now. No?
They're talking about releasing a 4-hour cut of it.
Wow. Say what?
I don't want to see that one. That's
4
too much.
hours.
Yeah, that's way too much.
It's that. I don't know, but it's supposed to be really, really good. Like, even if you don't like Elvis, right? It's still a great movie. So maybe, who knows? What's a good 4-hour movie, though? I don't think I've seen one.
I'm not going to be there. Cody, I'll check it when I get off the air. Thank you, buddy.
I watched the Godfather trilogy one weekend, and it made me sick to my stomach. So that was almost like a one long movie.
I've been binging like Ozark, but I do get like that nauseous thing after a while.
Yeah, man. It's just evil stuff. You know? It's creepy.
That's what we had to stop.
Yeah.
We were watching. It was just felt so dark.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
What, Ozark?
Mhm.
Yeah, watching Ozark and watching Game of Thrones, I think.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones was like that.
We had to take some pauses and watch something a little lighter for a
Yeah.
minute.
Down for a while.
Yeah. Put on Forrest Gump or something. Even that had some dark stuff in it. What's the uplifting movie? If you want to just feel good, what would you put on?
Oh, Talladega Nights.
Yeah, that's
You're
right.
making me laugh.
Yeah, right.
Or Step Brothers. Step Brothers makes me just laugh out loud.
Sometimes just sort of something like brainless, right?
Yeah.
John C. Reilly, though, man, he's so funny.
Just looking at his face makes me laugh.
Yes, he's funny to even look at. That's right. He's on Tim and Eric. You guys, what
person too?
Welch, is that too stupid for you? Like the Tim and Eric?
No.
Oh, you like it?
Is that where he does? Is he's like Dr. Steve Brule?
Yes. Yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah.
But he does other things in there too. But yeah, that's his regular spot. Okay. You're unpredictable. Your taste is, or at least I can't predict it. Yeah.
No, it's check it out, right? Check it out with Dr.
Yeah. Free health.
He's the marina that he keeps calling Marina.
Yeah. And he's eating the seafood out of the dumpster.
The wasabi that he thinks is guacamole.
Did you see when he was chasing the wine? He's doing the wine tasting. He was really drunk by the time they got on air. That's a good one.
I don't think I've seen that.
Oh, that's a good one. He's got it all on his face, like a kid in Kool-Aid.
We had a lot of people watching us for a minute. Now it's back down again.
People tuned in and then just left right away. That's sad.
Do you know what I bought a bunch of stuff from this weekend?
Amazon.
No. Have you ever
I know you bought a bunch of stuff from Amazon.
I did buy a bunch.
But also,
have you guys ever been to Dispo Direct from University of Michigan? It's where they get rid of all their old stuff.
no.
Our engineer goes there a lot.
A lot of it's good. Like a lot of it's like good stuff. So I bought a bunch of stuff for the office from there.
Somehow he managed to avoid all the good stuff.
I wasn't gonna say it.
You better clarify what that is.
Well, like whiteboards are expensive.
Yeah.
And I got a whiteboard, a really nice one, in like an oak case that unfolds for our conference room for $20.
I need a whiteboard.
They have one left in cherry if you want it for $20.
I do.
Now you weren't at a dispensary. You were at a place that.
It's not. It's Dispo Direct. It's not.
Right, but that's what they calling it now.
Yeah,
In Michigan, when you say that, it means one thing now. Too quiet.
It is too quiet. McKenna
You can hear McKenna snoring in the background.
If you sit quietly, you can hear doing your best little piggy impression.
Are you little piggy baby?
Or she sounds like a grown ass man sleeping.
Can you imagine what the two of us sound like together in that house in the middle
music of the night?
Snoring.
God.
The music of the night.
I do snore. I've had people bang on hotel room doors because I was snoring so loud.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? You know what can work, but you won't do it. I'll tell you. Mouth tape.
Stand by.
Right.
102.9 W4 Country in good directions. It's Billy Currington. Good morning. It's 8:10. Coming up, more with Dr. Marty. That's on the way. We've got a keyword worth $100 up to 25 grand next.
Between the perfect world and the bottom.
So what'll work, Marty?
Mouth tape. You can order it from Amazon. I'm not joking. You'll have to look into it. Patrick McEwen, I think is how you pronounce his name. He wrote a book on it. Other people do too.
So I tape my mouth shut?
Yeah.
It's special tape for it.
Yeah, and look, you're not going to die. I mean, if you need to open your mouth, it's easy to do that. But it just kind of seals your mouth, and then the exchange of blood gases opens up your sinus pathways, whatever. I don't know. I'm not a physician.
What if I burp in the middle of the night? Wouldn't I aspirate?
No, that's what I'm telling you. It's you'll open your mouth. If you yawned, the tape would come off. It's hypoallergenic. It's got a little slit in it right there.
How about people who have sleep apnea?
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly who's benefiting from this.
I'm sure I have sleep apnea, but I can't imagine going in for one of those studies where people are watching me sleep. I'd never sleep.
How about try some mouth tape first and see if it works? I'll bring you some. Remind me.
Your whole head.
Yeah, it's a bag that you seal. It's a plastic bag that you seal. Yeah, no,
I don't know.
You won't snore anymore.
It's
like
just
remind me.
Oh my gosh! Don't say that. We'll find him the next day with a bag wrapped around his head.
Remind me, and I'll bring you some. Okay, I'll throw it in my bag, and I'll have it.
Live alone. I don't care if I snore now, but I mean, eventually, hopefully, there'll be someone.
But it's not good for you, though.
There's the man upstairs that I don't know if he heard me snore or not.
I'm having a mini heart attack when
He didn't say anything, did he?
No, but would he? Like if he said you're too noisy snoring, I'd say find another place to live then.
Maybe he'd tell somebody that you knew.
He said, "Are you trying to start up an old lawnmower? What's going on down here?"
Oh, look at this.
What?
Katie Jo McKinney says that study is done at home now.
Oh, yeah.
But what did they do? I'm sure I have sleep apnea. I'm fat.
They send an old doctor to come watch you sleep. Take notes.
Do they come in your house and watch you?
Yeah, what happens?
I need to hide my firearm.
They probably send you the machine to wear, and the machine monitors
and then
how many times you stop breathing.
They wait until you fall asleep, and then they sneak in to watch you just while you sleep. Give you a little kiss on the forehead. Take their notes. Then they leave.
Do they read you a bedtime story too?
No, you're already asleep.
What if you have a hard time getting to
Sometimes
sleep?
they smell your hair.
Ew. You went real creepy with that. Hey, I was right. See?
What did you say? I didn't even listen to the words coming out of your mouth.
They send you a thing to sleep with, and it reads it, and then
is it like a mask? I mean, do you put this over your head, or do you wrap it around your wrist? What is it?
It needs to measure your breathing, so it probably goes over your face.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't sleep with something over my face.
You get used to it.
Like, no, I won't.
Talk to everybody who has one.
Well, then keep snoring like a
jackass.
I need to
Said
fix
it.
this. We'll hear the solutions. I don't like those.
That's right.
Well, the only place it'll affect me is in an airplane. I snore there, and then
You're not going to wear that in the airplane.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. 102.9 W4 Country and Wild Angels. It's one from way back. It's Martina McBride. Good morning, 8:13. It's a morning show that makes you feel good. Breakfast with Bubba and Madison Raleigh.
Good morning.
We have Brian Welch with the forecast.
It's already getting sunny, and it's going to stay like that the rest of the day, and highs at around 80.
The thunderstorm surprised me, even though thinking back to your forecast on Friday, you said they were coming. I woke up this morning. I'm like, wow, is that thunder that I hear? Then
there was a lot of thunder when I woke up.
There was. I loved it. I almost called in late to work so I could just stay in bed.
You know how mad I would have been.
I know.
Do you know how unbelievably just upset?
That's why I showed up, Madison.
Yeah, good.
That's why I'm here.
Good.
Because you would
I
be
might
mad.
have quit.
We have Dr. Marty here, and we're talking about reasons to keep going. Number one, milestones. So I need to create some milestones. I don't have any.
Or acknowledge them. You had a lot of
sure you
milestones
do.
recently. Big picture.
I made it to 20. What now? I'm not going to make another 20 here. Good Lord, I'll be old.
You're barely alive at 20.
All right.
Baby.
Love and connection. I don't have love and I don't have a connection.
You do. You do have love and connection in your life. Well, I mean, one's snoring right now. You have two other people there that are important to you.
No, we're not good enough, Marty. I don't know if you picked up on that.
I don't want your love.
We don't count.
Number 3, spirituality. Number 4, Marty.
Causes that you care about. Now, you may have one and not even be thinking in terms of that being a meaningful cause. So for instance, the Encore Theater, the work that you're going to do there, you're doing something that's really important, bringing something important.
We don't know that yet.
Ostensibly, I'll say ostensibly important. Yeah, but it's how you look at it. Like, is this my job? All I do is serve coffee. It's not important, or do you really see how that connects you to people and how you can, how it matters? And it does matter. I mean, I wouldn't even go to a lecture without, I'd be late for a lecture to get coffee. It was really important. Or it can be, it doesn't have to be a giant cause. That's my point. You know, you don't have to save the world.
All right. What's point number 5?
Okay. Kind of dovetails into that. Become a servant, right? Look, notice selfish people. Notice them. Just watch them. Or notice you when you've been selfish. Does that feel more connected? Does that feel better? Or have any servants? Work just goes better that way, right?
You know when I knew I was getting better? When my friend Dr. Steve, who I've literally talked to every day on the phone since high school, he said, you know what's weird? You know how I know you're getting better? I said, how's that? He said, you're asking me about my life.
Yeah. There you go.
And he says, it would always just be this litany of complaints about yours. And he says, you're asking me about mine. And it's like, oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
So put a stop to that.
Yeah, we'll stop that activity right now. Let's get back to what's going on here in Dexter. All right. Do we have a bonus today, Marty?
We have a bonus today. This is for the lonely people who are feeling disconnected and lonely. Just know this. There's always a chance to find your tribe or your people because there are so many lonely people right now. We have to make a first move, though. If we wait for it to come to us, when I go to a new gym or something, I make sure I reach out to people so they can get to know me. I can get to know them. But it's important to make the effort. If I waited on that, it wouldn't happen hardly ever.
All right. Thank you, Marty. Marty's here every single Monday with the Monday Morning Jumpstart. You can see him at Renew Hope Counseling, drmartinfletcher.com. And, of course, every Monday right here, 7:40 to about 8:10 on W4 Country. You have a great week, Marty.
Hey, you too. Bye, all.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Let's find out what's going on in traffic. Madison's going to take us to the Brighton Ford Traffic Center.
We have some heavier traffic in a couple of spots with construction. Let's start with 75 north and southbound, right around 275.